friends. We are doing science. This is your science experiment this week. So, an apple, it has the skin on the outside that protects that inside of the apple, which is usually soft, like white or yellow inside. But once this is cut, that white or yellow inside starts to turn brown. It's when the oxygen is exposed to the apple that it makes it start to turn brown. So in this experiment, we're going to try different materials. We're going to put it onto the apple and decide and see what will help slow down that browning process. Now we're going to do the experiment. It says put one apple piece into each bowl. So I cut the apple into 4 pieces and put them into the bowl. It says put water into one bowl covering the apple. Put the water label in front of the bowl. So I covered that, and I'm going to put the water in this one. Step 3 says put salt into another bowl onto an apple. Here's my salt. Okay. Step 4 says put lemon juice into another bowl covering the apple. Put the lemon juice label in front of the bowl. Here is my lemon juice. And then my lemon juice label. Step number 5 says put nothing in front of the last bowl, and we're not going to put anything on this piece of apple. Then it says wait 5 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. So our timer is up for the first 5 minutes. It says to use toothpicks to remove each apple piece and put near the matching label. Then it says color the apple pictures in column 1 on the apple changes page to match the color of the apples. Wait a minute, then wait 15 more minutes and color apple pictures in column 2. Compare your apple pictures. Here's the apple that was in water. Here was the one that was in salt. Here was the one in lemon juice. And here's the one that had nothing on it. So now I'm going to say the one with water still looks the same. Salt still looks the same. Lemon juice still looks the same. But the one that has nothing on it is starting to look a little brown, just a little bit. So now it says to wait 15 more minutes, and we're going to do it again. So another 15 minutes went by, and I'm going to look at the apples and then compare my apple pictures. Okay, so here's what it looks like with the water. So it's starting to turn a little bit brown. Here's the one with salt, and it's looking still pretty good. Here's the one with lemon juice. It still looks pretty good. And then here's the one that had nothing, and it's getting pretty brown from the oxygen. So I colored my picture. Here was column 1, and here's after the 15 minutes. So the one with water is looking a little brown. The one with salt is looking okay, and the one with lemon juice is looking okay. It's probably getting a little bit more brown. So I'll color it a little bit. And then the one with nothing is our brown one. So this is what it looks like for you to answer the questions. The last part is you're going to answer the 3 questions. Did all the apple pieces look the same after the experiment? Okay, so did they look the same? Did all of them, all 4 of them, did they look the same? Number 2, what worked best to stop the apple from turning brown? Okay, so which one is not brown? And then number 3, was your guess correct? So back to that first page where you're making your hypothesis or your guess, what did you circle? If you circled the correct one, which would be the salt, then you were correct and can circle yes. If you circled water, lemon juice, or nothing, then you can circle no. I hope you enjoyed the apple science experiment and found that the salt was what kept it from turning brown the fastest.